we are here once again. We have just finished the first, like, the very first mission, tutorial mission, however you want to call it. And it finished like in some very mysterious way. So apparently NieR had to be sacrificed themselves to destroy these factories, and we are now here. So this is like the space station, and we are getting to explore it with this 2D shot. So so this is how you fight with your bare fists. Interesting. So actually we cannot enter this room. It's like 2B's room, I guess. It's called 2B, but we cannot enter this room. So here's 9S.
作戦は成功でしたね。敵大型兵器は破壊され、敵支配地域への侵入経路が確保されました。
Okay, so actually this is not a retrospection. This is what comes after.
最後に私たちのデータを基地にアップロードしてくれて。
ごめんなさい。その記憶を僕は持っていません。あの地域は通信帯域が細かったですから、多分あなたので僕の記憶はあなたと合流する
So it's like they are restored after this battle? I would like to know this.
そう。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あれ。
Glory to mankind, some kind of a greeting. This game uses online functionality for its message sharing features. Connect to the network. Let's say yes, but I'm not sure what do they mean by this network. Okay, of course I want to save. Okay, and this place was called Bunker, and she thanked him for sending her data to Bunker. So maybe because you have sent your 4012. Okay, so here's the lore. Okay. Okay, so they're actually on the moon. And I believe that because he provided that data to Bunker, they were able to restore her. Okay, so there are some human survivors. Yoha. I need to check out something. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Well, the performance of this cutscene dropped drastically after alt-tabbing. I don't like it. Typical PC stuff. I'm starting your boot sequence. First you'll want to check your brightness settings. Okay, so definitely there's some kind of restoring process. So this, it appears to be like some kind of being immortal. As long as your data is downloaded, you can be recreated. These are just like my my guesses right now. I guess this will be explained soon. Oh, look at this. So we're pressing the buttons here and we're getting the brightness for it to be. So this is actually breaking the fourth wall, if you ask me. Okay. How does it look? Okay. Okay, there's the auto mode. Voice recognition system. I like this part. This is like by using this by using this settings in options, we're actually like setting up to be ourselves.
恥ずかしいので早くしてもらえん。これで問題ありませんか？
Okay, so there's something calming about your voice. Do we want to start this dialogue? Ah, let's roll with it.
ありがとうございます。これでオプションの設定は完了です。自爆許可の項目が消えてる。ちょっと待ってください。すぐに復元できるので。
So actually, this self-destruct option in the in controls.
一応規則なので 2B さんが設定してくださいね。
It's actually not randomly. It's actually referring to self-destruct of 2B. Wow. Okay, so we don't want self-destruction.
ダメですよ。ちゃんとオンにしてください。
Czyli mamy to zostawić włączone. Okay, so
OK です。いざという時は
we'll be
身
keeping
を挺
this
して作
turned
戦を
on.
遂行する必要がありますからね。設定が終わったらこの画面を終了してください。
So it looks like the self-destruction is actually a viable feature for 2B, and it's probably going to up to us if we want to use it often or not. Oh, so here she is with her blindfolder off.
NieR
司令官からの命令で 2B さんのメンテナンスを担当することになったんです。これから定期的にチェックしますね。
Okay, so he's
心配はいり
actually
ませんよ。
be responsible
僕た
for
ち 9S モデルは優
2B's
秀なことで
maintenance.
有名ですからで、自分で言うことじゃないか。
NieR
Okay, so I need
なんで
to
しょ
approach
継
him.
承はいらない。
え？
私の名前に3はつけなくていい。
あ、はい。わかりました。あ、そうだ。司令官が呼んでたから一緒に行きましょう。
Who is commander?
あ、いえ。2B。
He still wants to call her to ma'am. He has so much respect for her. Okay, so we can adjust combat style. I'm not sure what do they refer to, so let's stay with balanced. Okay, so maybe it's like in Kingdom Hearts, you can select these commands for your allies. Maybe. Item shop. Okay, we have 10,000 pounds, G's, funds. So we want some definitely recovery items. Let's have 15 of these. 3 of these. There are many modes here. And look at this HUD, HP gauge, sound waves. Okay, so we can actually edit our HUD. I heard that there was some issue in the beginning of this game that you could actually buy something from this shop that actually makes you makes some achievement be unlocked just like that, and this is definitely pay to win mechanism. Okay, so what is this? There are some cheap stuffs. Okay, let's just drop it for now. Okay, so that was actually 2B's room. And who's this? Operator. Hangar. Okay, let's just walk around before we enter the hangar. So, what is this? 7B. Another android. And she's sleeping. It's sleeping, but it looks like... Does it even have head? What is this? It looks weird. 8B. Let's steal from them. Hello. I was just talking about all the plants and animals I saw on Earth. Operators are kind of nuts for data collection, you know. Okay, so I kinda get the idea. This is more like each soldier, which is the android, like 2B, has its operator, who's happened to be a human. And now they are talking like these operators like to collect stuff, so this is like referring to the way people are like to play games. So I guess that's the idea. I'm not sure, but it appears that this is actually a thing. Okay, 210. Empty one. 50. We are stealing from these other soldiers. Okay, what is
デー
this?
タをセーブするにはアクセスポイントに近い場所じゃないとできません。近距離マップで確認してこまめにセーブしましょう。
Okay, so it's like not always there will be saving, but I guess we will encounter these machines a lot later. 9S. So this is actually 9S's room. We can take a break in his bed. I guess we don't want to do this right now. We'll take good care of your data, so okay, so this is definitely like recovering these androids after blowing up. So this is like their last resort, and looks like it's not the first time they did this. It's like regular shit, but that definitely looked dangerous. Okay, so do we have to go over there? I guess. And everything's black and white, so I'm not sure what kind of an artistic choice is this. Okay, there's nothing over there, so I guess we need to approach this podest platform. Okay, so actually there are many of these soldiers who happens to look like sexy Japanese girls. Okay, so there's definitely there might be definitely a relationship between operator and their soldiers, but look at this. This actually like all these operators are looking the same, like robots, and this was supposed to be like the robots are similar, right? But they have different hairstyles, but they actually look very similar to each other, these operators. So I have a strong feeling like these operators are more like machines than these actual androids. Okay, so let's talk to Commander.
ああ、2B か。メンテナンスは終わったのか？
はい。
ブラックボックスの暴走による敵殲滅。あまり無茶をするなよ。
はい。
メンテナンス明けで悪いが任務がある。地上にいるレジスタンスたちと合流し、情報収集をしてくれ。
あれ、レジスタンスとの連絡役には別のユルハ部隊員がアサインされていたんじゃ。
There's some interesting data on these screens. We'll have a look at them later.
現地調査を頼みたい。
了解しました。
Classified information. Yeah. Look at this. So, active combatants. They are not named, but there are some of them. I guess that somewhere in there is to be, maybe with 9S, who knows. Okay, so let's just move. I'll save the game once again. We need to remember about this every time.
地上ってことは飛行ユニットで移動ですね。格納庫に行きま
Alright,
しょ
so
う。
more
飛行
fighting
ユニットの
incoming.
運用コストは高いからあんまり使わせてもらえないんですよね。
Okay, something
も
interesting
っと
here.
安い機体を生産すればいいのにな。
Are we on the quest right now? Can we okay, we still cannot access the quest
この
section.
先が格納庫ですね。
Okay, so let's move to
行きま
hangar.
しょう。
I like how this game is dealing with these many perspectives. Okay, so a little TLDR when it comes to the story. It looks like there are some. This is some moon base of the human resistance against machines. Machines which taken over the world, and now they are using these robots controlled by the operators. And this is humans' way to fight for their planet and reclaim it. So another mission here when embarking with 9S.
現地調査なら僕たちスキャナーモデルだけで十分なのに。
命令に文句を言わない。
はーい。
So there are definitely going to be more of these moments like at the beginning.
2B さん、今回から新装備が搭載されています。使用方法を表示しますので確認してください。
了解。
Missile barrage. Wow. Well, if you like these Japanese games with shooting ships, you're definitely going to like these sections in NieR Automata. Cool looking apocalyptic world. Totally deserted. Okay, so let us land.
我慢してください。
了解。
頑張ってくださいね。
This is kinda Ah, not very comfortable lately. My headphones. Okay, so our flying ships are moving away. Wow, disappeared so suddenly. And we are in the middle of nowhere in some deserted city. So we have few minutes here and we'll be finishing for today. Well, it isn't that bad, but actually we have experienced some of these PC port issues, and this is definitely bad. I guess that we are going to... well, it's kinda a bummer that, as you told me before, that they are not planning to have any fixes for this. So NieR is actually our viable partner here, and he will be giving us a company. So here's this totally deserted world with so many trees growing on buildings. Minimap shows the geography around your current location at the bottom right of the screen. This icon shows your objective, so make sure you follow it if you get lost, of course. Okay, so this part is like totally built for 9S and 2B, so they can cross. Battle snacks. Other players' bodies. If you have the network features option turned on, you'll be able to see other players' dev bodies. By examining these bodies, you can do the following: retrieve free random effects based on the chips of the player, repair. Okay, so this is like the multiplayer functionality implemented in single player games. So we can like use their chips to have our character be buffed for some time, and we can try to repair them. So I guess that Battle Snacks is the user. So combat loving androids saw a machine leaving for combat at the blood-soaked battlefield. So let's try to repair. And what's going to happen? What is this? This looks creepy. Battle Snacks has become your ally, but it's not like the player, right? It's not the player, it's probably some AI playing as this player's avatar, I guess. I don't believe that these players are just waiting for someone to revive them. But currently we have 3 people in our party. So this is definitely, it reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls mechanism, in which you can enter some other player's game and fight them or help them out. And if they lose their stuff, other people can collect them, if I'm not mistaken, of course, because I haven't played Dark Souls, but I've heard about this system. Okay, so we are making our way through this ruined building. Definitely very calm right now. So maybe there are some hidden boxes somewhere. Wow, looks awesome. Okay, so let's just leave. Or maybe I'll just have a little peek over there. Okay, so it's not over yet, so we're still descending. First enemy here, level 4. I like the soundtrack. Feels like Japanese RPG game. Okay, so why can't we access this right now? So I guess that we need some kind of equipment to access these boxes. Yeah, this is definitely intentional to look at her butt. There's even an achievement for for taking a peek under her skirt, so let's try to unlock it. Yeah, this is one of the reasons that many people bought this game. Honestly. Just because you can walk up with 2B and look at her assets. Okay, where's our guy? I guess that he blew himself up down there, and there are some items to collect. But I want to reach the top. This reminds me the scene in Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay, we can actually jump our way up. So here's another opportunity to take a look. Okay, we are up, and what's here? We cannot destroy this, so it's actually nothing here. Okay, let me use the items. So I guess we'll be just going down. I'm not sure if they can jump down. So let's just find out. Let's find this out. Okay, so you can actually drop down, but this may deal you some damage. So we have to be careful with this. However, it looked cool already. So she's not invincible for some heights, but definitely she's not going to break herself that easily. Okay, I would like to see where should I... Oh, so here it is. And let's leave. Let's just leave this building, or we can just jump down. Wow, this is huge. Yeah, what's up? Choose a... Ah, I can... Okay, so... I want him to be long-range guy, so I can move... so I can focus on hand-to-hand combat with a sword. Oh, and apparently we have only one sword right now. I would like to check this out. Yeah, we have only one sword and fist, so we lost a big sword after that explosion. Okay, this looks like an open world. Or not maybe open world, but definitely a big area to visit. And here we can see some faulty textures, but it's all because of my low settings. These are low settings here. Remember about this. Okay, nothing here, so we can just... And what is this? Big fucking moves. Okay, so does it really want to beat me? I don't want to kill it, but let's see if we can actually kill it. We can. So, do we even receive some kind of experience of beating this? So we get to fight some real living things. Not only robots. Moose meat obtained. Okay, so... But we are very low on health. I don't like these headphones. They are really tight. Recently, I never had an issue with this, but lately it's... Okay, so what's here? Can we enter this? Nope. Okay, do I want to fight another moose? Let's go with this. Well, it's always experience. Wow, this is brutal. My god, this is violent. But this is a little bit like Horizon, in which there's that word and wow. Okay, so to be apparently not invincible. Looks like a moose is a big threat to be. What do I do with this? Can be exchanged for money. So okay, so this is a grinding stuff. So we're grinding here in this game. Well, this looks like a open world game, and what is there? What's there? So do we have any questions here? Nope, we still cannot access them. And what's happening over there? They are trying to access vending machine? So let's just deal with them. Okay, so this vending machine is actually our save point, so I guess. Map information unlocked. Okay, so we're having our save here. What time is it? Okay, so let's say that we're going to stay 1 more hour. Test mail. This message is intended for the verification of your mail account. Members who encounter problems with the mailing system should contact their supervisors as soon as possible. Okay, so we will be receiving some mails in the future.
衛星から取得できる解像度が荒くてあまり正確な形状が把握できないんですよね。新しい衛星が配備されるといいんですけど。
大体わかればいい。
意外とたくましいですね。2B は。
Looks like the little brush can stop 2B from her
情報によると、
running.
この機械生命体は襲ってくる様子はないみたいですね。最近こういう敵が増えたみたいで、ただぼーっとしてるだけ。一体何をしてるんでしょう。
What is this on the map here? Okay, we cannot... There are some limits actually. Okay, so another moose. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. They are strong. Much stronger than these little bots here. Okay, so another player here. But are there real players here? They have some like prepared descriptions here. Okay, so let's try to retrieve the data. And what's going to happen now? Money, shockwave, down attack plus, fast cooldown plus 1. So in some cases this might be more efficient to just retrieve data from them. We need to learn more about this multiplayer features in this game. Fuck this crap. It's very tight. It's making my... Oh my god. My glasses are like... hurting me in the head here. Ugh. Okay, so where do we go? I guess we have... Okay, so 3 more enemies over there. Probably little bots, so we're not afraid. Oh, we can fish, but... How do you fish in a puddle? Actually. Well, everything she does looks cool. Okay, so we're fishing. How do you fish? She's just standing like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so she's making this boat fish, and so let's just wait. Okay. I guess I blew it, so let's go over there. Interesting stuff here. So let's wait for the bait. Ugh. Too early. But this is weird. She's fishing in a puddle. Okay, we got something. What is this? Killfish machine obtained. What the hell is this? What is killfish machine? Support items? Nope. Can be exchanged for money, so this is some way to grind money. So this game appears to be much more complex than it appears to. So it's like you expect this to be just a slasher game, but it appears that it has many RPG elements and some even seemingly redundant, like fishing. Skill South. Come on, what's with this? I wish I could somehow make this. I wish I could somehow make this make these headphones be not so tight, but you cannot actually adjust them in any way, and I haven't had that problem before. So, oh, so here's a human refuge camp. So there are actually some people on the earth. Resistance camp.
ここがレジスタンスキャンプか。まずリーダーに情報を聞いてみましょうよ。
Okay, we'll talk to the leader, but of course we need to steal some stuff. Map information unlocked. Okay, I already like this game. Nope, I haven't yet. Okay, so there's the leader, but I want to just talk to these guys. Maybe someone will give us some item. Yes, I know that I should talk to someone, but let me just take a look on this refuge camp. These people look weird. I would like to have a closer look on them, but... Oh! So apparently upon pressing the share button, PS4 button, we have this... Okay, so I guess this is the quick inventory menu. But how do I leave this? How do I leave this menu? I can't do anything. I cannot select anything. Okay, what is this? What is this? What is this? Can I do something here with this? Can you see this on your screen? What happened? What have I done? What have I done? I have opened some weird window with some agreements or stuff, and what have I done actually? This is so cryptic. What have I done? Okay, so I'll be starting this again. Hopefully it will launch, but what is this? This doesn't look like a game feature. It looked more like some, I don't know what feature. Okay, come on, come on. No, I'm not sure what happened actually. Okay, once again I need to set up the resolution. I'll be probably forced to do this every time I re-enter the game. No. What's happening? These resolutions are fucked up. Okay, so first I need to go full screen, and then I need to go window, and then I have to switch the resolutions. Oh my god, this is so... To make this work with windowed mode and with a proper resolution, there's a little bit of mishmash over here. Okay, so we are once again starting this, connecting to network, so we'll be definitely encountering these fallen players, I guess. Okay, so once again I want to access that menu once again, so I'm pressing this. Okay, so just pressing this again leaves the menu, but back then it wasn't working. It wasn't working at all. Now I have full access, so that was definitely some kind of a bug. So once again, I'm pressing both of these buttons, and we have this some kind of far control panel for what? What is this? It definitely doesn't look like... What is this? It looks like some... I guess this is probably that the mod I have installed, and you can do some you can edit some game settings over here. Okay, so we might want to check this out later. Okay, so I just forgot about that mode. Okay, so I want to leave this. And here with the pod, can we do something else? No, but the old pod has only one fighting mode currently unlocked. Okay, so let's just talk to that leader, but let me just grab some items before. What is this? Strange resistance woman. That mask is weird, but this actually the mask which is being worn by the creator of this game, Yoko Taro. He's a guy who's probably never showed his face, so it's actually like you are a developer who wants to remain anonymous. It's actually an interesting persona. Newcomer. Okay, so here's another soldier, but this time she doesn't have white hair, so apparently you can have soldiers with other hairstyles. And let's talk to this.
お前たちは2号。
あれ 2B のことを知ってるんですか？
いや、バンカーから連絡が来てたからな。
So
私の名前はアネモネ。
it appears that she knows
アンドロ
2B.
イドレジスタンスを取りまとめている。
Okay, she's not moving her mouth as well, so if there are some dialogues on the game engine, looks like characters do not move their mouth. Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Let's see. We still have no access to quest log. It looks like we can enter this part over there, but actually we cannot. This is completely 2D. We can only move right and left. It's confusing sometimes what you can actually do and what you can't do in this game. Okay, so here's that one last crate, but we cannot access them yet. But this one crate should be definitely accessible. Sometimes I guess that they are overdoing this with these perspectives. We don't need them all the time. These changes. Okay, so looks like he's like a salvager or someone. Okay, so he's just a merchant. Animal bait. Okay, so there are some items to bait animals. Okay, so appears that he might do something when we bring him some materials. He might prepare us those chips or something. But personally, I'm hoping to wipe those machines. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of a quest. Okay, so we'll be accepting this quest. Subquest progress. Okay, so now we have probably the access to quests. Yeah, so let's look at this active quest. Supply trader quick quest. So we need to collect 3 items and bring it to him. So definitely we can do this. These characters look weird. Look at him. He's like, what's wrong with his neck? Really weird character model. It's like They can only design sexy woman. Okay, it must be Yorha. I heard what happened. Adding weapons, okay. Well, you're named Weapons Trader, so it's kinda obvious that you're dealing with weapons. Okay, so once again we'll probably have to help him out. Of course we'll help him out. Okay, so another quest available. Let's look at this. Complex gadget. So I guess this is just like the grinding quest like in every MMORPG game. Electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit unnecessary information from the world, so this is definitely useful. Okay, so we can ask some questions. What's an access point? Your equipment. Okay, so this is access point. What should I do if I die? Okay. Only its memory data is transferred to the new body. That means items aren't transferred. So if you die, you need to recover plug-in chips from your previous body. Okay, so this is like Dark Souls. When you die somewhere and you need to go back to your destroyed body and reclaim all the items you have collected. So definitely Dark Souls vibe here. If you die again before recovering your plug-in chips, they'll be all lost. So good idea. So let's just copy the best ideas from other best games, right? And this is like explaining us the entire black box thing from that tutorial level. Where should I go now? You're walking. Okay, we know this. I feel motion sick. This game is too difficult. Oh, so we can change it. It's almost stupid difficult, but more daring players seem to like it. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so actually this was kinda helpful. These tips from that lady. At least it looks like a lady. Okay, we're saving. What's in the inbox? Nothing. Okay, so let's do these quests and maybe approach something else, and we'll be off for today. But this definitely is like very promising. So I'll try to stream it every day from now on, but this might be difficult. Unlocking map info. The world is filled with cleverly disguised access points. Okay, so we'll be just having to find these access points to move freely around the world.
ここは植物の侵食がかなり進んでいますが、当時はかなり大きな都市だったんでしょうね。
Here's something to collect.
オペレーター 6O より 2B さんへ定期連絡の時間です。
Looks like our operator is 16, almost 6-0.
今日の地球の天気はいいですか？
問題なし。それは作戦に関係する情報？
いえいえ、そうではなくて、天気がいいと気分がいいのかななんて。
気分が良くても良くなくても作戦には関係。
Yeah, so she's definitely acting like that.
それではまた。
Like that emotionless cold lady. Someone just asking for a weather and she's just upset that it doesn't matter, it's not operation related, oh you're so redundant. As she mentioned, emotions are prohibited, right? Okay, so here's that red point on the map. I guess there are going to be many enemies over there. So let's try to do this stealth way. explosions doesn't really do much to B. Okay, so I guess we have to reach the higher levels with this tree. It's possible. Okay, so what's over there? There are some strong-looking enemies. I'm not sure we can actually take them on, but let's try.
キアさんが言ってたのはこの辺りですが、
Ah, so this is actually related to the
しかも
quest, so we actually have to take them on.
中央エリアはかなり植物の侵食が進んでるの。
They're not that strong
サイズが
actually.
かなり大きい。
情報人類最初の植物の巨大化現象を確認。
でっかいイノシシとかいたりして。
Okay, so they're done. Let's collect the stuff. So here are supposed to be some salvageable parts required for that quest, yeah. Here's the second one. And let's look for the last one. There's something, but I guess this is out of the quest area. Silver ore, so we have to go back to the quest area, definitely. Oh, where is this? Another... I don't believe that these are the actual players who are dying here. How could you die to such low class enemies? Maybe they are playing on some higher difficulty levels. It's not mentioned if if the bodies of that players are the players of the same difficulty level. Okay, so where's the last part? I can't find it. Oh, over there. Okay, wait. Oh, so actually there's even one more. I thought that we already collected 3 of them. Okay, so here's the last one, I guess. Okay, so we did the quest.
武器屋さんに見てもらいましょう。
Okay, before we do this, we need to complete that another quest. Can we see on the map it? Okay, so here's our mark. Let's look at the city. It's not that big actually. Okay, so let's move to the area of that side quest. Here's something too. Well, this environment is quite repetitive, if you ask me, but it's actually good looking, so I don't mind it that much. But yeah, this is repetitive. So the similar big trees, similar buildings. For now, it's a little bit repetitive, but it's not that bad, really. So it's not that detailed as like in the Division game. Impact bracer. So let us take a look at this impact bracer. So weapon set here. So what kind of... Where is this? So I thought this is a... Okay, I thought this is a weapon, but actually it doesn't. It's just some kind of buff. Okay, so we are approaching the area of quest. We actually been there before. Okay, so here are these giant bots. It looks cool. It looks so good. I like watching such fights. Definitely Japanese. American people find it too pretentious a bit. It's like unnecessary fireworks. Okay, so have we collected everything? What do we actually have to do this? What do we actually have to do here? Broken circuit. One last piece of equipment to find. So we're looking carefully. Where's the last piece of the desired equipment? I can't find it. Was it supposed to be dropped by the enemies? Where is this? Where is the last part? Can't find it. There's something over there, but this is out of quest area. So I guess that this isn't what we are looking for. Yeah, crystal. Whatever we are supposed to do with crystal. Hey, look at this. There are some moose spawned out of nowhere. Okay, I guess we... Nope, not here. So where's the last circuit? I can't find it. I am looking everywhere I can, but there might be very blending with the environment. So this is might be why we cannot locate this. Where is this? Come on. Okay, so I guess we may want to leave this place and go back here, so maybe other enemies will spawn and drop the item. This is weird. This is like not working quest. Okay, so where is this? Iron ore. Currently we are collecting these materials, but we still haven't any possibility to do something constructive with them. Okay, so let us save the game here. Wait a sec, I have a phone call, so give me a minute or two. I am back. So let's just go. I want to have this safe here. And let's look for this one last piece of equipment. I would like to have some kind of I don't know, scanner for these items. There are definitely supposed to be... Oh, here it is, I guess. No, it's plant seed. So it's not what we're looking for. We are looking for some circuit, broken circuit. So it seems like it's supposed to be dropped by some bot enemy, and we have destroyed them all, but looks like it's not guaranteed to appear. And what do I have to do now? Do I have to like reset this or something? Like, or I'm just blind and I can find it. Oh, here it is. Well hidden. Okay, so it was just well hidden.
これで道具屋さんに頼まれたものは全て集まりま
Okay,
した
so
ね。
now we can return to the camp with this side quest, but let's just destroy this
大
moose.
変ですね。
地上のレジスタンスはヨルハ部隊にとっても大事な同胞。彼らの手助けをするのは私たちの重要な任務だから文句は言わない。
はーい。
Well, if you think about it, it's like total anti-living thing to destroy these mooses, since humanity is in disadvantage and general living things are in disadvantage in this world, but yet we are destroying them. I wouldn't be surprised if there were like some rewards for not killing all these living things, but I guess it's over for now. Well, I might go for it in the next run. As far as I know, this is like, I heard that this is incorporated to play the second time. So, okay, we are going to return the quests. Okay, so he's back in business. Okay, so we can actually buy some weapon from him. Okay, so look at this. What happened actually? With repairs complete, the weapon strip can be repaired. Okay, so we have reward: rusted clamp, crystal, beast hide, 5000 G, wherever is G, and 50 exp. Okay, so I want to try them. Okay, so we have an access to this trader. Can I compare it to the weapons I actually own? So here's the big sword and light sword. So let us just probably save for now and upgrade. So how much do we have to pay for upgrade? Not that much. Okay, so let's go with the upgrade instead of buying the weapon. And oh no, I'll buy the second weapon and have upgraded the first one. So where do you get the older weapons model from? Lady who owns the place seems to sends them over once in a while. Okay, so from time to time he will have some other weapons to sell. Okay, now I feel like I'm playing an RPG game, really. This is the much different experience than the first quest. Okay, so let us have this large sword, but can I equip it? No, actually I can, so... Oh my god, this is so big. Of course, nothing's prevent us from having two small weapons equipped at the same time. Okay, so we'll just give him this quest back. Okay, so he's actually wondering about his leg. Okay, we got some rewards. And what do we get from this shop here? Okay, so here are some regular items, but there are still these chips are still not explained. There was no tutorial yet. So I have no idea how they work. There has been lots of rescues. Dangerous machine appearing in the desert. Of course we'll help her. Why wouldn't we? It's all about completing these quests. Okay, so let's take a look at this quest. So all quests. Okay, so this quest is actually not accepted yet. This is weird. Okay, we have some transmission.
オペレーターへレジスタンスリーダーより指定のあった場所の座標データを確認。
オペレーターよりポット042へ座標データ確認。目標地点にマーカーをポイント。砂漠は気温が高く日差しも強いですから補給が難しくなります。ちゃんと準備してから行ってくださいね、2B さん。
Okay, so I want to learn to check out this mail here. Command lost equipment. There was something I forgot to mention prior to your sortie. According to our analysis team, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. I've marked the estimated location, so be sure to pick it up next time in your area. Okay. This game got very calm and chill. We are like chilling right now. No pressure. We are just walking and fighting these monsters, but we don't feel any danger or something. There are even songs played during our battles. So definitely interesting atmosphere here in this game. Remarkable. Yeah, I guess that bosses will be definitely a challenge. Well, that basso hands were already difficult. One simple mistake and I had to play the entire tutorial all over again. Okay, there are some enemies down there, I guess? No, they are probably higher up. Double jump, of course, like every game. Okay, so let's watch out. These are 8th level enemies. We have only 5th level. What looks like this isn't a big problem to do 2B and 9S. Well, what do I like in this game? That I have a feeling like I'm playing a Japanese game. I like Japanese games, I like this Japanese shit, so... This is not like in... This is similar in some ways to Final Fantasy 15, but when I was playing Final Fantasy 15 for this is just 2 hours or less, I had a strong feeling like this was a Final Fantasy which wanted to really be a Witcher game, a Western RPG game, and it didn't appeal to me that much. But as I told you before, I was playing this only for 2 hours, so maybe it's just a perspective of. It's all depending probably on the time spent with the game. Okay, here's the desert, and Two strong enemies. I actually didn't want to hit him, but wow, this looks cool. Wow. Are you going to explode? Yeah, we just need to make him explode. Okay, so let's go to the desert. Soundtrack is awesome. I'll be looking for soundtrack once I'm done with today's stream, really. But I'm afraid that soundtracks sometimes in the soundtracks titles of these tracks there are some spoilers, so be sure to watch out when you're listening to the soundtrack of the game before finishing it. Okay, squad mate waiting for us. Okay, I want to just check out your stuff, so just quit talking. Down up attack. Increase the power of down attack by 2%. Song of the Ancients. Is it from this game or something else? Charge attack. Increase power of charge attack hold to 120%. Okay, but I'm still not sure how do I apply this, so I'll just read about these chips later. They still haven't provided us any explanation to this. Okay, here it is. Body Pierre, HMS Fellow. So let's repair him. Okay, so come on, Pierre. Oh, and here's another one. And we cannot have more than one, so we will retrieve him. Her. Money, counter, shock. These are probably these items or increase to boost to stats. Do we have any stats? I want to check it out. Light, heavy range defense. And here's that one chip, I guess. Plug-in chips. These are equipped ones, or are there some unequipped? Display values of damage dealt and received. Why is it? Okay, so I guess that some of these chips are taking free spots here, and some of them taking one. Okay, so this is actually interesting. You need to fill up these gaps here. And more powerful will probably be more powerful chips will probably be wider and bigger, so it would be more difficult to have them all included. Okay, so can we somehow update this pod? Only one update so far. Okay, so actually we have left the city, and here's a little change of setting. A desert one? Okay, so okay, we have some message. Let's listen to it. What is there? What is this? Well, this is probably the way Tubi likes it. Wow, so this looks like you need to take care of this of this tower. Walking tower. Enemies look pretty much the same, so this is very similar to the Kingdom Hearts way of designing enemies. They are for like the same group, but they tend to have some different modifications. So I would compare them to Heartless, definitely. So I feel like this is Kingdom Hearts with some different skin. Dreamy child was careless in deserted island. So I'm not sure if it's really referring to the actual players, but they actually mentioned that it is a multiplayer function, so... And another fallen guy. Shh. But these names... I'm not so sure, but maybe they are actually players? There are so many of them because they might be actually dying because of the higher level difficulty levels. Is it over? No, we can finish it with some fireworks here. I expect Sora to be so powerful in Kingdom Hearts 3. Has to be in this game. Okay, here's another group of enemies. There's a way to easily avoid these attacks with just dashing. And what about this one? Oh my god, what happened to him? Hey, come on, we are over here. Okay, so can we somehow collect these bolts? We actually can. Okay, are there any chests here? Nope. Here's a large group of enemies, so let's deal with them. More experience. They are pretty easy to eliminate, these towers. And they are pretty much harmless. Okay, we are collecting lots of new mats. We'll be needing them. Okay, there is another large group of enemies. So before we approach that that mark over there, we'll be going back. Okay, so we'll finish this one quest and this will be over for today. Or maybe we'll just approach a new access point. But there's definitely going to be much more action in the next stream, since now I have learned the basics of the game. So there'll be definitely much more gameplay next time. Okay, we did this. And more towers. Are they even going to do something to us? They are completely harmless. Auto use item, so I guess it's cheap. So we can actually drop some chips from the enemies themselves. Okay, here's some weird looking cave. 3 strong look enemies. Level 13. Okay, we need to be careful with them. Nie. Przestań, przestań.
Przestań, tak
No,
jeszcze
no
tak.
nie.
Przestań i...
Kasia, odejdź.
Przestań.
No. Sorry, I got to encounter here. So, when you're talking about the difficulty level, well, this is the very beginning of the game, and I have selected the normal difficulty level, so currently it looks easy, but I guess this will going to be much difficult later on. I hope, at least. But as we can see, there are many ideas from Dark Souls, so definitely this was their inspiration for some features in this game. Okay, we are not going to approach their approach that that location over there. Let's go back to our main task. So can we... oh, here's a crate. But I guess we cannot walk up, so we need to move around. Okay, what is this over there? Copper ore. I feel like I'm playing some MMORPG game, really. Okay, so sometimes there are these B commands to press, and you press them and something happens and your enemies are obliterated. Okay, that was a little detour, but here we are with our main quest for this location. So this is the spot in which we were supposed to meet up with someone, so here it is.
私の名前はジャッカス。
Jax.
よろしく。砂漠の機械どもを退治してくれるって？じゃあ封鎖している入り口を開けなきゃね。
ええ。でもどうしてこんな変な場所にいるんですか？
ああ、これ？これはね。
Wow.
巻き込まれたら危ないよね。あんまり無理しないようにね。
Okay, so she made us
あんまり
away.
無理しない。
No items from her, but at least she opened a way. I guess it's not something that to be wouldn't be able to take care for herself, but it's nice to have an allies.
封鎖
Allies.
しているゲートを爆発で開けるなんて乱暴な人ですね。
So was that supposed to prevent me from reaching this spot? That pile of sand here? What is this? there are some bots with these masks, so they are like in a tribe or something. They look like some tribe monsters. Okay, so we are reaching the quest area, and I guess we'll be supposed to eliminate all these enemies on the desert. But there's something big coming up, I guess. Deserted zone. So let me just approach some access point. I hope there is one here, and we'll be doing this next time. But it appears that by looking on the minimap, there's no access point. It would make sense because who would have access point here in the middle of the desert? So let me just check out how big this area is. And it looks big. Okay, so by moving over there,
砂で滑りますね。
sand is slippery. What's over there? Wow, wow, strong, 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 even though they are level 6. There's something to collect here. I was hoping for an access point. So let's take a look at the map again. We are here, and what is this? Something. We don't know what, so looks like I'm taking another detour. Oasis? Yeah. Ah, yes, here's the access point, but we need to fight for it. Okay, so actually something I was hoping for. But what is this? Is this supposed to be a water? It looks terrible. Oh my god. Look at this. This is like... Oh my god. The worst water I have ever seen. Okay, so before we save the game, I need to see something over here. There's something to collect. Torn book. Oh my god. What is this? Is this supposed to be a water? Oh my god. This the worst water quality ever. Let's see what kind of fish you can find here, but out of sheer curiosity, I'll switch the settings for a bit. In a minute. I hope that something will catch the bite soon. Come on. I have no time for this. Once more, come on. No, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Grab it! Okay, so I'll try. What kind of water is this? Wow. Okay, this one is a big one. It looks terrible as well, but... And these fish are actually machines as well. Okay, so Okay, so let's just have the one last save today. Map information locked, so it's definitely worth finding these access points. Council of Humanity. Thousands of years have passed. Okay, so this is the same message we have received before. And as for this, Okay, so I'll be switching the graphic settings. Screen. And let's go with medium settings. Come on. Show me that doesn't look much better. And it's weird because the water in that city area was much better than this one. Maybe it's like their artistic choice, but it looks terrible for me. So let's take a look once again on high settings, and this looks pretty much the same. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. This water is terrible. But let's just not dwell on this that much. Okay, so I'll go back to the medium settings. So let's see if we can actually do something. Well, it doesn't. This performance is not that suffering from this. Okay, anyway, this is probably going to be everything for today. So we have managed to play a bit. I like this game already. I'll be playing this. I hope that we'll be able to stream it daily, but it's not guaranteed at this point. And I'm so hyped. So be sure to check me out in the future. But we cannot like forget about that one thing when we were at the beginning of our today's stream. That one little crash we got. Well, this PC version has its flaws, so I guess that this was just a one-time incident, and we're not going to encounter it anymore. But there are no guarantees. So, but overall, it's decent, and of course, the state of this port is currently decent, but it should be perfect. So, this is definitely something to be upset about. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I'll be uploading this soon, I guess, but I have some issues with being so consistent with uploading videos lately. And be sure to check out Facebook in order to know when is next stream going to happen. So that's going to be all. Thank you for watching. See ya next time. Furbens stream out.